Hey everyone, welcome in. Busy morning, week 15. Lots of inactives breaking. Connor, what's going on, bud? Connor?
Yeah, not a whole lot. We got some big news here with I think it's like Chris Rodriguez is inactive officially for the Commanders. I don't know if you see any other like Commanders rushing props out there, but obviously like Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, I'm sure sees some more work. Jeremy McNichols becomes super interesting now. I don't know. I mean,
8.5 on
anything pop into
FanDuel.
you there?
Yes, Caesars has McNichols 8.5, FanDuel 8.5. Yeah, he's
Rushing yards?
rushing yards. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm on receiving yards. Good catch. Yeah, so I'm not seeing those guys aren't posted yet. So yeah. Okay. And then what do we have? We have a couple of receivers too, right? We have your boy QJ inactive.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. Rashad Bateman inactive. A lot of these are just were kind of actually
I think you
questionable
could.
and broken the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. I think you could play some DeAndre Hopkins stuff. They were talking about trying to get him more involved earlier in the week, and then, yeah, I'm assuming Jake's going to release something here. I would guess it's probably the Hopkins stuff, but so his stuff's like 1.5 basically right now, 1.5 receptions, like 10 yards.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's getting beat up. I mean, 18.5 looks like the best number on Builder and Caesars for Hopkins receiving yards. Yeah, receptions might be the better way to go about it. And then we had let's see, receiving yards. We do have Trey Harris off the board. He was like 14.5 a minute ago. But that's been taking a beating, I'm sure, with the QJ news. Would assume would be next in line. That passing game looked pretty rough the other night against Philly. Tough matchup. This is a tough spot too. But obviously you're going to be on the field for 60-70% of the routes. That definitely changes the math for Trey Harris.
Yeah, that's huge. That's another good one. I mean, yeah, there's like 5 bettable things here that if you can like find some stale outs here, I think all of them are pretty good. I think there's some locals that might have some stuff up. Most of the books I think did a good job pulling most of it, but yeah, like Trey Harris stuff, if you can find any of that still, I think is really strong, obviously. And then yeah, I mean Jeremy McNichols stuff. I wonder what they do with Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. I have no idea. Is he just like gone forever, or like how does that even work at this point?
Yeah, I will get a rushing and receiving line maybe for McNichols would help if that pops. I mean, it's off. Nothing was up, so it's not even like there's something to take advantage. There's no stale lines on him, unfortunately. Really nothing there, and that's to the point we would typically start at the top. There's other stuff like there's a lot of snow on the East Coast, but it looks like a lot of that's not with wind, and a lot of it looks like it might be dying before kick even. So, and chances are those fields could be very clean and could be very little to no impact at all, other than obviously being absolutely frigid. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think there's much. Honestly, I'm not really too concerned about any weather, to be honest, at this point.
No, same. Yeah, just cold as hell. Trey McDuffie officially inactive. Back to the my first play of the week was Drake May completions over. That was before the Christian Benford news. Christian Benford inactive, which is a big deal in that game. As by far their best cornerback. He's a baller. He is out. Hurt his toe midweek, and he is out. So, Pats to the moon, baby.
I need your daily Pats play. Your play of the day. So, what are you adding to the card?
I mean, let's take alts. Let's take let's take 300 plus for Drake. It's Pats are out to 2.5. Bills are getting bet. Pats are a dog at home. 10 straight wins. Crazy.
I love it. I think it's fun.
It's gonna be a great game. We're actually really worried about James Cook kind of crushing today.
I think he might nuke. Honestly, I don't know, for anyone playing DFS stuff, he's expensive, but I think he might just like crush. Betting market wise, I mean, maybe alts.
Yeah, I actually think like James Cook over attempts is a pretty good bet today. I think it's like 18.5. That feels a little light.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. I mean, that's a lot. Some stuff that's popped today more than most weeks when we do this. It's more, I think, injury related breakers. The markets haven't necessarily come back to life for us yet, but yeah, some stuff that's worth taking a look at here is in the next half an hour when things start to populate. I don't think there's anything else. Rome active, Parker Washington active, Josh Palmer active, Ced Tillman, Debo Samuel, Amari DiMarcardo, all those guys active. And then some of the stuff we were expecting, Nick Chubb inactive. The Woody Mark stuff was already pretty aggressive anyway. Chris Rodriguez inactive, QJ, Bateman. Those are the ones we already kind of spoke to. So interesting slate.
I'm still seeing some Hopkins stuff hanging around. I don't think there's much like none of the Trey Harris stuff I'm seeing is anywhere really. But yeah, ton of stuff to jam here last minute, so that's fun. Hopefully people were able to get some of it down or just had their finger on the trigger here, because like there was definitely some good quick money to be made, I think.
Yeah, it still looks like Hopkins 1.5 receptions pretty available. So yeah, interesting.
We'll see.
Let's
Cool.
see. Patrick talking about Zacchaeus unders, still probably good even with the adjusted number. Yeah. I know that was some. Did Jake release that? I know he was talking about it.
Yeah, he released it yesterday, like last night, I think.
Okay. All right, sweet.
But it's a good look at this point.
See me share Sharp Stack. See if we can get anything going here. See if there's anything to pick off. Probably have some good stuff in the slower moving books. Gonna make this bigger. Just get our faces out of here. Get this out of here. We'll hide my bookmarks. Might make it a little bit bigger.
Have you played on the score bet yet? I think we got to change.
I have played on
that logo.
Yeah, I have played on the score. It's literally absolutely the same interface, same everything. Which is funny.
That's boring.
Yeah, it literally looks the same. All right, looks like MGM is a place to be this morning.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Caesars has a Keaton Mitchell under 20.5, plus 108, which is sizably off market. Where even MGM's adjusted there. Pinnacle down to 16.5. He's so tough because he's such a game breaker, but the usage has been wonky, and it's probably a decent look there. But yeah, I mean, if you have a bettable MGM account, you can go to town this morning. Looks like Luther Burton, pretty stale. It's over 21.5, whereas we are 27.5 elsewhere. Again, overs don't pop quite as much in this tool.
Is that Luther Burton? What was that? 21 F?
Yeah, looks gone now. Just disappeared.
I mean, that is outrageous. I was actually talking to Mike Brody, the guy from Stealing Lines, and he's like, Luther Burton at 27 still feels pretty light. Like, I know Rome's back, but I mean, Ben Johnson says that they're featuring what's his name, DJ Moore, but they're not. I mean, Luther Burton's just out there, outplaying everyone. The only concern is the weather, but like I would say it's pretty corrected for the weather. Like it's definitely lowered. I mean, he's going to see 4 or 5. I would guess he sees like 4 or 5 targets.
And the slot's really where you can still attack the Cleveland defense. So he takes a decent amount of those slot snaps. We even got 5.5 on Zacchaeus, which is, again, it's 9.5 everywhere, basically. So even though we played, released an under on 1.5 receptions, this seems like it's overcorrected here on MGM comparatively. So again, you're playing off of the market here in this tool. That's the whole premise. Brent
Wow.
Strange, 35.5, where we're out to low 40s even on DraftKings score, FanDuel. That's at -110. Pretty interesting. Cam Ward under 10.5 rushing yards. Looks like that's 8.5 everywhere. Again, your significant other maybe needs an MGM account. It's a nice little, be a nice morning here for that. Yes, Keaton Mitchell, middle, EV middle here on Keaton Mitchell, over on MGM, under on Caesars. Just interesting. Anything jump out to you?
That's crazy. No, I like most of those. I know another service played Keaton over like 17, so that's why you're getting some like wonky stuff here. I would probably lean that direction and take the kind of, I think, the stale over. I also don't think Keaton Mitchell's a great player to middle, to be honest. Like,
totally agree. Yeah.
He's probably going to get like tail outcome either way. We've gotten stuck on the short end of the tail with like 5 carries for 11 yards, but I think he just go like 5 for 70 or something last week. Like,
yeah.
Dude's mega explosive. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I would say nothing stands out here. But yeah, I'm interested to see what a lot of these guys repop at here with like, what does Trey Harris repop at? I would assume they'll repost at some point.
Brady Cook rushing is interesting to me. You can see 9.5, 13.5 in some other spots. I think they probably have a hard time lining him, but he is pretty mobile. Didn't run a lot last week, but I think getting his legs under him a little bit, maybe he's a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, that's pretty much an MGM line. It looks like a 9.5, whereas everyone else is at least out a little bit more. Pinnacle kind of in the same boat, but it's taking a hit. It's a little bit over.
Yeah, Steve said Bolo Phillip Rivers 202. Yes, of course. That's the best thing to bet on the board right now. Kidding. We did bet that for fun, but bet responsibly. Washington running back out. Yeah, Chris Rodriguez is out, so I don't know if they posted any new stuff. I don't even know what to make of this backfield. I would assume it'll be a split of whatever they got left, but the matchup's really good. Obviously, the Giants' run defense sucks, but I'm not seeing anything repop unless you are. Yeah, I mean, Rodriguez's line was 51.5. Yeah, I would guess more like McNichols and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, but I have no idea what these lines are going to come out at.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what they would do, but we'll wait and see. Wait and see what our projections update to. And see, probably don't have Trey Harris yet either.
No, I just checked. Those are the big ones. I mean,
yeah,
Hopkins' line's not going to move up that much, but I do think that his over is probably a good look. But it's like he probably just catches 2 or 3 balls instead of 1 or 2. I think that's probably the adjustment there.
Yeah.
Did you look at any Mitchell Tinsley stuff? Was that interesting to you at all or no?
A little bit. I mean, anytime you're attached to Joe Burrow and you're going to be running a ton of routes with T. Higgins out, he's been out there a ton. So where are we at?
I think his longest reception is kind of fun. It's like 16 yards. I don't know. It's kind of not a bad one, I don't think.
Can always sell me on a fun longest. Yeah. Yeah.
16 DK.
Yeah.
Isn't his 8 out like 500? It's like got to be the entire field.
Yeah. He's definitely a down the field target. I think you think like end zone targets have hurt his A dot because
really?
there's nowhere to go. Otherwise he'd keep running.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And I know we didn't play any of the Gesicki stuff, but the likely Gesicki, I think, are both in great spots here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I played over 2.5 receptions on both, on some of a couple of the softer books when it opened. And I have 31.5 on likely, which I feel pretty good about, but probably still value in that given how bad the situation is for covering running backs and tight ends for the Bengals. It's just been atrocious.
Yeah, it's so bad. Let's see here. Stroud or Mariota, which guy do you feel better about? I mean, Stroud is a great matchup too, but Woody Marks might get 20 carries. Hopefully carries my best ball teams, honestly, but
Yeah. I wanted to play. The weather has got me off of a little bit, but I liked McLaurin's over longest reception, like 23.5. Mariota
Okay.
leads the league in percentage of like 20 plus air yard attempts. He just likes chucking it deep. He likes to run and chuck. So I don't hate Mariota in this spot. Pace up spot, a little sneaky upside with Mariota.
I like that. That's kind of a fun take. I mean, he wasn't that bad in some of his spot starts. Honestly, he was fine. Like, especially considering the state of the quarterback position right now and what we're seeing with,
For sure.
Fucking old man Rivers, Grandpa Phil out there.
Literally old man Rivers. Yeah. 23.5 on McLaurin still pretty interesting.
What's the weather in that like shaping up to be? Have you checked again this morning? Let me check Kevin Roth's stuff again.
Let's see what we got. Bring it up. Shout out to Roto Grinders, Kevin Roth. Let's see. Maybe the most interesting of the cold weather games. Heavy snow pregame should clear before kickoff. Let's see. Winds don't look like they're going to be much of a problem. 10 to 15. Gusts around 25. Not great.
Jake's about to release something right now on FanDuel. He said FanDuel only big limit. So I would guess it's going to be one of the commies running backs that just got posted, but let's see.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. It's JCM over 53 rushing yards. Interesting. I think we might see more McNichols than Jake thinks, but probably on passing downs.
Yeah. I don't know what to make of that situation.
But I mean, hey, the matchup's awesome. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to see like, I don't know, 12, 15 carries, I guess, at this point. So maybe it does make sense.
Yeah, you're betting into some unknown. But yeah, it's a tough situation. Let's see here. Still on some of the other.
Mariota's rushing yards is 34.5. Remember when we were betting over like 20?
Yeah, that's part of it too. And watching those games, trying to sweat that out, I'm like, this son of a bitch just wants to chuck the ball deep. And I looked at the data this week, and I'm like, yeah, he actually leads the league. Like 15.5% of his attempts are 20 plus air yards. Like, a sizable amount. Yeah. So McLaurin's probably the way to go there. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Cool. Yeah, same.
Look for some tackles to bet. Now we can bring our faces back up here.
Did we get cut from the show?
We got cut from the show. So. All right, if you want sharp stacks, it's a great time to do it right now. Use promo code SURVEY. You can win free for life, which is a great deal. On top of our golf product right now, just a limited time for the next week or two. We're going to do a drawing on the 23rd. Again, sign up, 7-day free trial. Promo code SURVEY gets you a month for $10. It's typically $130. And then you're entered into a giveaway to get it for life. On top of it, you're getting BetSports Golf for life as well. It's a great deal. I don't know what else to tell you. For life, if you like betting, all sports and you like betting golf, it's a great place to be. If you have questions, reach out to Connor and I. Let's make some money. Come back on Monday, 3 p.m. for our review show, and look forward to week 16. It's almost over. So for Connor, I'm Ryan. Make some money. Thanks, everybody.